In February 2010, a group of Rotarians from the Rotary clubs of Haberfield and Kograh visited the Kograh Eye Hospital in Kathmandu. The hospital director kindly gave us a very detailed tour of this purpose-built hospital. The doctors and staff screen, diagnose and operate on several thousand Nepalese patients every week. The hospital has been built with grants from the United States of America, AusAid, Fred Hollows Foundation and Rotary. Past President Janice Reid from the Rotary Club of Kograh played a crucial role in organising this funding. The Kograh Eye Hospital has become one of the leading teaching hospitals in the world in cataract surgery, despite being located in one of the world's poorest economies. Doctors and students travel from all over the world to view the surgery and then review the taped sessions for teaching and research. The facilities now include a library and theaterette for lectures and conferences. Through an ongoing research project, the doctors in Kograh now produce their own lens that are used in cataract surgery. The director explained.
We make this type of lenses. This is the processing, and once it's mill cut, it will be like this. The center of the part is the optic of the. When we operate inside the eye, we put this lens. Yeah.
Previously, the Nepalese paid $100 per lens. Now they can manufacture them for $5 per lens and export them to Thailand, India and Vietnam. Building on the success of Kograh, the Rotarians from Hettua established several screening camps in remote areas. Doctors, nurses and patients travel many hours to these camps. The patients walk, the doctors and nurses are transported by Rotarians. We were very fortunate that Dr. Ruat, the famous Nepalese surgeon who studied with Fred Hollows in Australia, visited one of these screening camps. The eye hospital at Hettua is only recently completed and screens up to 500 patients per day and can complete up to 300 cataract surgeries per day. The patients spend one night recovering in the post-op, a large tent hired by the Rotarians, and sleep under a new blanket, bought or made by the Rotarians, and eat 3 meals a day, prepared and served by Rotarians, partners and volunteers. The patients walk many hours to reach the screening camp and are then bussed by the Rotarians to the hospital. Even at the hospital, they must wait patiently for hours before they are processed. For these people, it truly is the gift of sight. Preventable blindness is such a tragedy in Nepal, and these doctors operate tirelessly all day to attend to as many patients as possible. The patients stay only one night and are checked by the doctor the next morning. They must again wait patiently, sometimes up to 4 hours, before they are cleared to return to the base camp. Often then, they walk for hours to reach their own village. We travelled for 3 hours on a bus and visited one of the remote screening camps. Duraj explains.
Rotary has been involved in this Gift of Sight project for the past 4 years, and Rotary and Janice Reid from Rotary Club of Kograh has been supporting this club, and also the district 9750.
Simple eye charts are used for diagnosis as many of the village Nepalese people are often illiterate. Duraj speaks with one of the patients.
तपाईलाई यहाँ आएर कस्तो लागिरहेछ यो आँखा जाँच गरेको उसमा
राम्रो लागिरहेछ
He's happy about it that he's being screened out here. अनि तपाईले यस्तो क्याम्पहरु पहिला भएको थियो यहाँ
कहाँ भएको
We never had any screening camp before this, so this is the first time that Rotary has come to this village. Yeah, he did know about the Rotary because there were a lot of publicity being done from with the radio and with the FMs and the print media.
The Rotarians of Hettua cover all the printing and distribution costs to inform the villagers when and where the eye camp will be held. In these remote areas of Nepal, too many children will never be able to realise their full potential. Rotary is helping these families attain good health and fulfil their dreams. The children say namaste to us as thank you. In November 2008, through the Rotary Club of Hettua, we were introduced to a group of incredibly determined and inspirational people. The school that existed on this settlement of public housing outside of Hettua comprised 180 children, aged 4 to 12 years, and 3 teachers who had not been paid for over a year. The school consisted of a single concrete slab with no walls and a very tattered bamboo roof. There was no clean drinking water and no toilets. To begin the process, a small group of Nepalese women, encouraged by the local Rotary Club, had canvassed the Nepalese government for a small block of land, and after 18 months it had been granted. It was an excellent example of Rotary service above self. The positivity and determination of the teachers and community members was inspiring, but their need for a new school was obvious. It was with great excitement and anticipation that in February 2010 this group of Rotarians attended the opening of the Rotary Shizana Primary School. We were met by a very enthusiastic welcoming committee who honoured us in the traditional Nepalese manner with flowers, anointings, music and much hand clapping. The school was officially opened with the lighting of the lamp, signifying the light of education. The unfurling of the school banner,
यसै गरी म डिस्ट्रिक्ट गभर्नर रत्नमान साकेज्यूलाई रिबन काटेर यसलाई चाहिँ
and presentations of beautiful plaques to the Rotarians by the district governor. The Nepalese people showed their appreciation in many ways. The district governor travelled from Kathmandu for the ceremony. The head teacher thanked us in a very long speech, entirely in Nepalese. The children presented each of us with many flowers. The local president of the Rotary Club and many Rotarians left their businesses for the day to attend. Local community members and parents who played such a significant role in acquiring the land. The Rotarians distributed gifts of books and pencils to the children, as well as school bags and crayons. Books from our own Ranfurly library were donated to begin their new school, library. One gift the children really enjoyed was the inflatable kangaroo, signifying the strong Rotary Australian-Nepalese relationship. These 180 children who attend this Rotary school are from displaced families who live on the settlement outside of Hettua. All the monies for this school were raised in Sydney in District 9750 by Rotarian families and friends. Christine McAuliffe, the first teacher to go into space on the ill-fated Challenger, said, "To teach is to touch the future." From history we see that teachers have, as teachers and as role models, touched the future. Education enhances lives. It ends generational cycles of poverty and disease and provides a foundation for sustainable development. This practical implementation, with Rotary and education, will enable dreams for children to come true.